Hi everyone, this is Pop Gun Poo. Gonna share with you something I purchased last week, which is a Umarex Steel Storm BB gun, which is a single shot, semi-auto slash 6-shot, 6-round burst BB gun. It's powered by two 12-gram CO2s. It can hold up to 600 rounds in the reservoir, and it also has a 30-round magazine. And it also has Picatinny rails if you'd like to accessorize it with a tactical scope, laser sight, or a flashlight. This model BB gun somewhat resembles the Heckler & Koch, the H&K MP7. So in the back you have a couple more specs here. Trigger semi-auto, caliber 177.177. The ammo is steel BBs. Barrel smooth bore. The barrel length is 7.5 inches. Dangerous area up to 275 yards. As I said, it has a 30-round magazine capacity, and it holds 300 rounds in the reservoir, and two 12-gram CO2s. And the velocity is rated up to 430 feet per second. So let's go ahead and open this up and show you the actual BB gun. When you purchase this, it comes with instruction manual. You also have your warranty registration card, which you can also register online, which I find much easier. And this is the company I purchased it from, Pyramid Air. If you go to www.pyramidair.com, they have quite a few selections on air guns. You know, whether it's rifle, handguns. If it was used for sporting application or hunting applications, they have all your they are your air gun source for BB guns, paintball guns, airsoft. Now, this is the Umarex Steel Storm. The way you would get this started is to load it is first we would put the air source, the 212-gram CO2. So what we would do is we would push this button right here, which would be a mag release on a real gun. So we would push that down. It would come halfway like that. And then there's another step you would have to do. There's a button right here in the back of the grip that we push, and then it will release the CO2 compartment. My gun came with two CO2, I guess, keys, 12-gram keys, because what you would do is you open this right here. It comes in halves. Pull that. It's a little cumbersome. Still new, but you would have a extra key right here. See? Right here. So that's the storage compartment for the spare key. So what we would do to get this gun started is we would put our 12-gram right here, two 12-grams right here, but make sure you put Pal gun oil on top of the 12-gram before, you know, so that it'll seal properly. So you put the two 12-grams there, and then there's this key right here, which we would insert on the bottom, which allows us to twist so that we can puncture the 12-grams. So we would do that one by one. We would do that and seat the first 12-gram. Then we would do the other side until we puncture that 12-gram. Once that's done, we will get the other half, which has two clips which holds it in place. Snap that back on like so, and we would already have a charged CO2 air source here. What we would do is put it back under the grip until you hear the it snap and lock in place, and then we would slide the BB reservoir, and you'll notice here this is where it slides. We would load this reservoir with 300 BBs. Once that's done, make sure you close it, because you know, if you don't close it, you shake it around, all your BBs can fall on the floor. So once that's closed, what we do is we slide this 30 round magazine. So it's spring assisted. So you pull that all the way back till it locks in place. Once that's done, you shake the gun, the BB gun, you shake it until it loads 30. You'll know because it'll stop. Once it stops, then we put that lever back up so that it'll compress the BBs, you know, back towards the you know, the pistol, and pretty much that's set, good to go. Now the next step to you know, to get it hot, you know, ready to fire, is there's a lever here which we will pull, and that charges the gun, the BB gun, air pistol. Once that's done, pretty much you're ready to rock and roll. There's your safety. Right now we're on safe. We're in the safe mode. I wanted to show you this back here. This is where you have your options of either shooting semi-auto or 6 round bursts. Right now it's on semi-auto. If you wanted to shoot in 6 round bursts, you flip that up, and now it's in 6 rounds. Pretty much, you know, one trigger pull will shoot out 6 bullets at a time. Maybe the only drawback with that is if you leave it on 6 round bursts and you keep pulling the trigger, the CO2 will tend to freeze up and your velocity will actually go down. They do sell adapters here, air adapters that you can use for you know, big 12 gram or compressed air, which Pyramid Air sells for I think $50. But I sort of like the look of this, so I you know, pretty much, well, first of all, I'll probably just use it in single shot mode anyway. You know, pretty expensive, you know, shooting it in 6 round bursts anyway. So, and another thing about this gun, it's very loud. It's very loud. So I probably won't even have a chance to shoot it as much anyway, because I don't really have such, you know, much of a big backyard, and you know, I wouldn't want to you know, frighten neighbors or anything like that. So it's pretty much going to be part of my collection, and occasionally I'll probably shoot it outside if I have the itch to, you know, to get some full auto or 6 round burst action in the backyard. Okay, but basically this is what you would do. Like I said, everything was charged. We pulled the handle. The BB magazine is you know, it's already set, and we have the 12 grams in there. What we would do is push the safety button down, and if you notice, it's red. That means it's pretty much good to go. Red, you know, just keep in mind, you know, always remember, red means dead. So once that's done, depending on if you want single action, or I'm not single action, single shot or 6 round bursts, just flip it to where you want, pull the trigger. Well, I know it's empty because we don't have CO2s in here, so we'll pull that. It makes that sound, it clicks, and pretty much that's how it shoots. These are the Picatinny rails I was talking about. They're Weaver base. You can put a red dot scope or any kind of scope you wish, and then you also have them in the bottom too if you want to put your tactical rails, I'm sorry, your tactical lights or tactical lasers. You have that option as well. All in all, I paid about $80 for this gun. It's really a nice gun. The only thing that I probably would say is negative is it is all constructed of plastic, but it seems pretty durable. I mean, these days, guns are, real guns are starting to be, made out of polymer, and they're pretty strong. So, I wouldn't knock it down. It seems pretty durable. But other than that, it seems like a lot of fun. And yeah, can't wait to try it out again tomorrow in the backyard when the sun comes up, and we'll give it a shot. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. This is the Umarex Steel Storm, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.